One of the reasons I love the photography and video show is because it's an opportunity to get a first hands-on with some brand new kit. And I'm here with Paul, hello Paul, on the Manfrotto stand. And we've got something that launched less than a week ago. So this really is the first opportunity for people to see the Manfrotto One system. I mean, it's on the t-shirt. Paul, what have you launched?
So we only this week actually we launched a new product called the Manfrotto One Photo. This is a new tripod and part of our Manfrotto One ecosystem. This is something that's launched actually in the middle of last year, but is a real sign of things to come from Manfrotto and a whole new platform for new supports for really the modern type of usage of cameras. So we have a range of products. It probably helps to tell the story of Manfrotto One Hybrid first, which will probably give you a bit of a view of exactly where we're going, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Fantastic, thank you. So what we have here in front of us is the Manfrotto One Hybrid. This story started about 6 years ago when, as a business, we sat down and thought, well, our current supports are getting on a bit, we need to update. Do people still need support? Do people still need tripods in 2023, 2024, 2025? And so we set about looking at what was important. And we saw this hybrid user, people that are now shooting stills and video and lots of different types of mixed media all in one and needing a professional support that can do all of that. So this is exactly what we've made. This product here is unique in that it services both the needs of a professional stills photographer and a video creator all in one. There are great stills tripods out there, there are great video tripods out there, but neither cross into the other territory that well. But now Manfrotto One is here. So we've designed this tripod from the ground up. Lots of great features which I can show you through now if you want.
Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at it first of all, because there are some pretty obvious visual clues that you've rethought a bit here. Starting with the legs, they're a different shape to what I have quite a few different Manfrotto supports, but these are different. Talk to me about that story.
Yeah, absolutely. So this new sort of sectional design actually has a lot of real science behind it. So if you think about the sort of traditional tripod using a tubular leg section, great at weight on top of it, pushing down, and for stills that's really important. This still does that really well in the way that the legs are designed. But when you look at video, it's often the movement and that torsional flex, the panning left and right, that you see that in legs. This design means that it actually has a far greater torsional rigidity. So it means it doesn't flex as much, and it means therefore that your footage stays more stable for longer.
Yeah. The other thing that I notice here as well are these clasps to get the thing up and down. Now, I like to think that I'm pretty fast at getting my sectional tripods up and down, but no matter how fast I am, this is going to enable me to be even faster.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? Let me show you, because I think it does all the talking you need. So here we go. So what we're doing now, you've got one lock per leg. So down we go, and you're away. Equally, set up again, so down, bring it up to the height you want, lock it off, and away you go.
Because it's usually one lock per leg section, and I'm doing da 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 all the way up or down, but this is one and then all the way up and down. Very good. Talk to me about the feet, because they look quite thin at the bottom, but they've got little spikes in there just to enable them to stick into whatever surface that they're. Whether it's a bit of carpet like this or whether it's a bit of muddy ground outside?
Absolutely. So you've got the rubber foot as standard, which is a good general purpose piece to get you down onto the floor, but you can peel those away and there's a metal spike underneath which will help you with softer ground. On top of that, these fit into the Manfrotto dollies and spreaders, so it means that you can accessorise it for different types of usage case as well. 9 times out of 10 you'll probably just be as it is, but you know you've always got other options.
Talk to me next, I guess, about levelling.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, leveling's a feature that's useful in both stills and video, but really in video it is an absolute must. Being able to level your head off for panning is a really important piece. No one wants to see that sort of wonky landscape or a horizon in your shot, so being able to do that quickly and easily is really important. So, round here we've got this lever. We just pull it out. The whole column levels off. There's a levelling bubble round here that you can adjust and move to get exactly where you want.
There's your bubble.
Very easy to see, level off, and then you just get it there and just pop it down.
And it's good that that's built in, because on a couple of much older Manfrotto tripods that I've got, it's actually an extra section that goes on top, which means it doesn't quite fit into the bag that I've got, and it's a bit of a faff to detach and reattach again. Having it built in like that without adding any extra height feels like it's going to be a really useful thing, and that seems really easy to use as well.
Well, it does, and the thing as well is the way we've designed it means that you're not compromised, because on top of the levelling, you've then got the centre column, which means is a really useful tool. So if I just undo this here now, you've got good height adjustment in this column. So there now, you've got something that's getting to about sort of 6 foot. Yep. So great level of height adjustment, but because it's a photo tripod as well, you've got the 90-degree column, which of course Manfrotto is famous for. So it allows you to bring it over, and it means that you can do your shots where you're sort of shooting over, you can do your flat lays or unboxing videos, wherever that might be, move it around, lock it in place, but you've still got all those features. You're not compromised by having levelling or that. It just means it's all there. On top of that, there's some other features as well. You'll notice that the column has some interesting bits on here. Yeah. So what you can do here, and I'll just do it for demonstration, is that you can actually, if I just lock that off, this splits. So undo that lever here, and then we just pull it out.
Very smart.
So, I mean, that's not normally what you do, but what that means is this column comes out at the bottom, so you can go completely flat to the ground. So you can go from 6 foot down to 10 centimetres, all in one tripod. So if I show you that actually, I guess in a more practical sense, it means we just pop that back on there, drop it down here now. So if I do that as you would, and there we go, where are we? There we go. So I'll put that in my pocket, and then
you don't have that centre column that's going to get in the way of you getting really flat to the floor for those low down shots.
Absolutely. So we've done that. You've got your leg angle selectors, so we can pull that right out, and the third one there, and we're now completely on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, you're what, 20 centimetres, 30 centimetres there. That's great.
So yeah, lots of flexibility, lots of strength, and of course lots of options between there and 6 foot. So it gives you a tool that's just so versatile and capable for any type of shooting application. But I'm not finished.
I know you're not finished.
There's more. So let me put this back up.
All right. Because you've got the head, getting the head on and off as well, the quick release system too.
Absolutely.
Here we are, just another demo of how quick it is to get that up to height.
So we're back here now. So next piece is the exchange system, our quick release. So we've had quick release before, we've had the move adapter. Exchange is our latest iteration. So you'll notice how quick and easy that is.
You show that to the
There we go.
camera. It's a bit of engineering, that is.
Absolutely. You'll see those teeth around the edge here, and that locks into teeth on this piece, and it means that when you drop it in, it locks, it can't twist. If you're worried about that, might you knock it, might it all fall off? Don't worry, because around here you've got a little safety catch. Pull that here, and it's locked. It can't go anywhere.
Nice. Okay. So you aren't losing any stability. You just got speed there. There's no compromise that you would say.
No, and again, if we think about this hybrid usage, now sometimes you may need a video head, sometimes you might need a ball head for speed, or you might want a geared head for precision. So this means that all of a sudden you're unlocking the power of your different heads that you could use, and meaning that actually you're not just confined because it's a bit of a faff to change it. So what we have got here is the new 500X head.
It looks kind of familiar. This isn't as radically different as the legs themselves are, which I think is a good thing for many people who are shooting, because familiarity is important. But what is new in this then? Okay,
so this 500X is designed for mirrorless cameras. If you think about a lot of the sort of current crop of cameras, R5, R6, Sony A7 IV, and that ilk of product, you know, you've got cameras that are highly capable of both stills and video. So this head is about video. So you've got smooth pan and tilt performance up to 5 kilos. It's got a 2.4 kilogram counterbalance spring, which means it just helps with that sort of standard camera and lens configuration just float very comfortably. But one nice feature of this is everyone's been asked to do vertical video now. So if you want to do that, push the button, flip it over. It means you can turn your camera from landscape to portrait very easily, very fast, and it's solid.
And that is rock solid. If you just twist it around a little bit, can we just see that action on camera? Because that's quite a robust little button that you've got there that you're pressing in to engage that 90 degree.
It is, and actually, if you look on the inside of it, you'll see it's actually cast metal components with solid levers. So when it locks, it's locked. When you move it down and lock it back in, that clasp is solid again.
Nice.
It just means that you've got a very versatile head all in. But again, if that's not the head that you need for your work, swap it out. The legs will hold 15 kilos, the head's 5, so you could easily put bigger heads onto this to get the most out of the tripod.
This is an aluminium frame here. You've got a carbon fibre one behind you as well with a different weight profile. No head, that is obviously what you would expect from a solid but light carbon fibre frame there. And you've got different heads as well. This is your hybrid. The thing that's new this week is the photo. Talk to me very quickly about that.
Absolutely. So this Manfrotto One platform is something that will grow and develop. So the hybrid gives you the best of both worlds. Now, not everybody's going to need all of those features. So we've brought the One Photo out, which, if I just bring that one over here.
Yeah. Let's come over here. There we go.
So the One Photo contains a lot of the key elements already. So you've got the fast legs. The extend mechanism, a single lever, means that you can quickly get the tripod up and down. You've got the 90-degree column, which is brilliant stuff. You've got the spike feet as well. We've removed the inherent leveling because, again, not everyone needs that if you're just doing stills. We've removed the quick release system as standard from it being actually built in. So you've got your standard 7-inch disc on the top. So you could just put a standard head on there. Yep. That said, these are under £50 to buy. So if you do want to put the quick release on, it's easy to do that. Yep. And the tops are very inexpensive as well. So it means that actually you've got a very well-priced product. So it's over £100 cheaper.
I want to talk about RRPs in a moment, yeah.
Absolutely. We also sell it in configuration with a bull head and a 3-way head as well. So good photographic configurations, good price point, but you've also got the bigger brother as well if you want all the feature set.
Okay. Let's talk about money then. What sort of price are we looking at for these?
Okay, right. So I mean, bear in mind that we have loaded in all the features you could think of. You could be forgiven for thinking that the price is going up and up and up, but it's not. It's actually quite reasonable. And if I just check on here on this one, we're looking at $269.95 Inc. VAT for the photo.
A genuine surprise on my face there. That's really, really reasonable. I was expecting, genuinely, it's the first time I'm hearing this price for this. I was expecting a lot more. Well done.
Thank you very much. Absolutely. And yeah, we're looking at under £500. The number has just completely gone. There we go. Thank you very much. So the kit with the 500 head on the hybrid and the hybrid tripod is $519.95.
And I'm really, really going to push you now for the carbon fibre legs, the ones that are behind us?
Well, with the head as well, $669.95 Inc. VAT. So that is the head, the tripod, and it actually includes a light padded bag in the box as well.
Right. My final point. The manufacturing processes behind these. I know sustainability is a story that Manfrotto has been trying to do the best for the planet as well as for its products as well. And I'm guessing there's a story there, and maybe why you've been able to manufacture these to high quality standards, but also to a pretty competitive price point as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Manfrotto One project has been the biggest investment our group's ever done. You know, this is a huge investment in manufacturing to make it leaner, to make it more efficient, to make it more sustainable. This is the most repairable tripod we've ever made, and we believe probably the most repairable tripod ever made. Every component can be replaced. We've basically built it up from the ground up with completely new components. They are repairable. There are already service guides available for all of these products that allows you as a user to do it if you want and to get those spares. Obviously it comes with the standard Manfrotto guarantees as well, which means that you're always covered if anything did go wrong. But everything can be adjusted and tightened up. There is no glue used in this product anywhere. In fact, the only piece of glue is actually on the rubber strips for the quick release plate, and that's just to stick those down. Everything else is nuts and bolts, and that means that can be tightened up, it means it can be adjusted, it means it can be replaced. So a big move away from, I think, a lot of products in the market. And our manufacturing is Industry 5.0, which if you're into manufacturing is a really big thing, but it means that we can do things with a high level of precision and accuracy. And our plants in northern Italy, high level sustainable energy now powering those plants as well. You know, we're trying to do our bit. And look, manufacturing always has an impact, but we're trying to limit that as much as we absolutely can.
Paul, as always, thank you for delivering the nuts and bolts of your new product. Yeah, I went there, of your new product range. Again, first opportunity for people to get hands-on with this and to try out this. Maybe you brought your own camera. Maybe you're going to be buying a camera here at the show with one of the fantastic show deals. You can try it out on one of these sets of legs for yourselves and get a feel for this too. Paul, as always, thank you for taking time out to chat with us. Have a very successful photography and video show.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.